Yo, macam Amy Winehouse. Dia punya suara dia gritty gila and ada style dia sendiri. So kira macam masa tu Falik IM dia kat Facebook. AF. Nak jumpa tak? Lepas tu dia kata, oh okay. So itulah. And the rest is rock and roll history.
A friend of ours introduced my demos to Falik, and we met up one day and he said that I had potential, which is very weird. But I trusted him. We made a song and then I thought to myself, like, we had this weird uncanny chemistry. It's instant magic. Like the first time I met him, I just knew that, oh, I'm here to make music, and he made me feel really comfortable even though we don't know anything about each other at the time. I was in numerous different bands before being in Pastel Lite, and they tend to have a lot more control over me, and I kind of don't like that. And with Falik, he just gave me the full freedom to be myself and do my own thing, and even though I was learning. And yeah, what do you think? I'm the perfect bandmate.
I don't know. Maybe
I listen to you.
dia memang bagus lah. I mean, everything yang I vision, dia boleh faham. And then macam, why not?
I mean, we're not perfect. We always have issues too. I think every band has issues. And I know this is the most cliche answer, but it's all about communication and trust and compromising your ego, I think.
Betul?
It's hard to push that aside. I know it's really tempting to want to be the coolest person in the band or to have a lot of power, but if you're able to communicate with your bandmate, or if you're able to see eye to eye and just trust each other and work together, I think that's what's gonna save your band. We're notoriously known as the duo hipster synthpop duo combo band in KL. That niche distinct really helped us pave the way into getting shows, into getting recognized, and there weren't a lot of boy-girl duo at the time, and that really helped us. But at the same time, it does not help sometimes, especially when we're talking about mainstream music or your conventional music festival. People still don't know where to place us half the time. We had a weird phase where we were playing at clubs. They assume that if you're an electronic band, that you're a DJ. So we were playing at DJ venues a lot when we first started.
Alright, bass, diturunkan sikit, monitor.
When we first started, we were like, oh, cool, anything goes. We do anything. We'll try anything once. But now that we're older, we're a lot more sensible and smart when it comes to making choices for ourselves, because, well, the older that we get, we do favor money now. I mean, to be realistic, not really, but now we realize that we just have to be a bit more exclusive of our time. Currently, we're about to release our upcoming album, and we wouldn't say that we changed our style, anything. I think we're still maintaining to our Pastel Lite roots, which is a synthpop band, indie music. Except that this time around, we're trying to venture into making a full Malay record, because we realized that we wanted to introduce to the Malay audience or Malay listeners to what synthpop is, or electronic music is, or a different type of indie band sound would sound like in Malay. It's raining. Kita simpan hilang.
Alright.
Try nak cari plane macam mana nak.
Dia nampak ke? Now that we're older and much wiser and much seasoned, what we can only hope for our album, especially our upcoming album, is we want to evoke joy. And I know that sounds also cliche. Personally, I think me and Falik, when we were making this album, this upcoming album, what we want, our main goal had nothing to do with other people. It had a lot to do with ourselves. We wanted to make an album. We wanted to make music that we will be happy with. So we hope that the new album would evoke joy. to other people, the new listeners?
In a culture full of concrete, but it's a conquest.
I don't know, I made music prior to the fame, fortune. We don't have much fame or fortune, but we did this prior to everything. And it's the only thing that we think that gives us a sense of purpose in our life. It gives us meaning to our life. So like, we just want to find ways to be able to keep doing this, whatever way and form. What about you?
So jawab, tapi itulah selagi dapat enjoy buat muzik dekat studio, kita boleh express apa benda yang kita rasa that time. Selagi tu kita orang akan terus. There is no end lah bagi kita orang.
Yeah, the end has no end.
Listen up.